All right, welcome back to the channel. Today is June 30th and the rivers back home are pretty swollen. So I decided to go on a little road trip here, back up at the horseshoe chain, trying out some catfish on bobbers. We got a lot of rain back home. Rivers are pushing up basically up to flood stage. They're above action stage and just kind of hovering at that flood stage. And we got a lot of rain the last couple nights too, so it's just going to keep coming up. So I thought I'd come up here, give it a shot. I've come up here in May before and also August. I haven't really tried that June, July range up here. So I'm a little skeptical. Kind of feel the channel cats might be close to spawning if they're not spawning right now. So I don't have high expectations, but what else am I going to do? I mean, the rivers are, like I said, they're pretty much flooded. So we're going to go around the shoreline here, throw out some shrimp. I do have some cut sucker as well, and see if we can catch a few cats here on some bobbers. Stay tuned. Oh, by the way, I did bring my live scope too, and we're going to see maybe we can scope some of these cats and throw some baits right to them, kind of snipe them a little bit. We'll see. It's a little shallow, so probably not, but I'll give it a try. Yeah, so we're just going to use these Fish Market raw shrimp, 40 to 51 count. I just kind of thread them on. This is like a 5 or 6/0 circle hook, just under a bobber. Work the shoreline and maybe the other side of the boat here. I was seeing some fish on the live scope, some fish swimming around down here, so we might try to cast at these guys here too. A lot of weeds, but there are some fish moving around in there. Here we got one hooked up. I was too busy looking at my screen, I didn't even see that one get hit. Darn live scope. Oh, good to see we got some fish biting here. That's a nice one. Not a bad one. Probably a, I don't know, 21 incher, 22 incher. Not bad. We'll take it. It's like a dark male. Hopefully that's the smallest one we catch today. See you later. I usually count to about 15 and I just recast. They seem to be triggered by the splash of that bobber. And if you don't get hit right away, just cast out again. Don't have much for wind out here today, so I think sometimes a little bit of breeze helps, but as far as boat control and casting, then this is ideal. There we go. Right on that weed edge. Not a bad one. A little guy. Should have got full bellies though. Fun watching that bobber go down. Just a little guy. Yeah, he was right on that weed edge right there. There's a few more out there. Down, fish on. Right Out here kind of in the middle of nowhere. Woo! Made a heck of a run there. A little better one. It's fun on this lighter gear. There we go. That's definitely a better one. Yeah, croak, 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 buddy. So good. Settle down. That's a little better one. Yeah. All right. What are you crapping out? My goodness. See you later. Even those small ones are fun. Do that all day long. That's two in this little flat right here, so they might just be hanging out back here in this little cove. I think those have all been little males, so those bigger females might be messing around with babies, laying eggs or whatnot. So far, all three of those fish have been just seconds after that bobber has landed, so pretty interesting how that works. We're only fishing in, where we are, it's like 6 feet. I'm probably casting into 4 or 5 feet at the most. And my bait's set at about 2 feet. Oh, that one hammered it. That's a bigger fish, I think. Or bigger when I was catching. Oh, wow, he's ripping drag. Have to net this one. That's a much better one there. Come on. Oh, that's a toad. That is a toad. One was out a little deeper. Come on, bud. There we go. Yeah, that's a real nice one. Up there in the weeds. What a nice one. Well, he was barely hooked too. Let's see what you measure. Maybe 28. Oh, you didn't have to crap on the floor, bud. Almost 29. Yeah, that is a nice one. All right, buddy. See you later. That was fun. Nice 29-incher. Let's go get another one. All right, that sun's getting a little higher, so rather than concentrate on this weed edge, I'm going to go to another part of the lake and we'll start fishing some docks and see if those catfish are hanging out underneath any of these docks with the higher sun. Worth a try. It kind of slowed down over here, so we'll make a move. Let's go check it out. Fish on. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere here. It's like a decent one. Not bad. We'll take it. Another little shaker. croaker. Let go. There you go. They sure are fat. All right, that was fun. See you later. Let's keep working the shoreline. All right, well, I think that's going to wrap it up. I fished here for about another hour and we didn't get any. So the wind really picked up out here on the main lake, and it's a little warm out. So it probably shut down here for a bit. They'll probably pick back up here again in the evening, but I'm going to wrap it up, call it a day. Yeah, I think it's just a little early yet. Water temp is still 71, and I think that water temp needs to get in the, the higher 70s for this bite to turn on. So probably 2-3 weeks, it'll prime that bite, and it'll be good for, another couple months then after that. So yeah, just got to wait a little bit, some warmer weather, and should be good to go. Thanks again for watching, and see you on the river. This is pretty funny. As I was packing up to go, I left my rod out just in case something would come along, and how about that? Wasn't even paying attention, and my rod almost got pulled in the water. So yeah, I guess it pays to leave your rod in the water. All right, see you later. All right, now we're going for good this time.